one of my favorite things about these recent movies, and you're wearing the shirt. And I didn't know you were going to wear the shirt, but the fact that you guys brought the Silver Shamrock masks into to this version of canon,
Yeah.
this Michael universe here, and I just love how they're used. I mean, it's subtle, especially in 18. It's like really subtle, just for us, hardcore fans, and then it's a little more prevalent in kills, but I love that. And by the way, I interviewed all three of those kids that wore them in kills.
Oh,
We had all three of them on at the time the movie came out. It was so cool. I call them
oh,
the,
cool.
the Silver Shamrock trick or treaters.
Right, right,
And
right.
I mean, who else gets to go prank the Myers house and trick or treat
I
in
know.
Silver Shamrock masks? I mean,
Amazing.
um, but I'm always curious. Like, at what point did like when was it first suggested that we need to bring these masks in? Like, when was that first voiced? How did that begin? And was there any hesitancy or whatever at any point, or was everybody just like, yeah, that makes sense. Let's throw them in there.
I don't really know. I mean, I know it came up in 2018 and it was a thing that it really wasn't a big deal. It wasn't, it was like, there's these trick or treaters and they're running around and wouldn't it be cool if they had Silver Shamrock masks on? And so I owned those three masks that we used in the movie. Those are my masks. And they were like,
Nice.
wouldn't it be cool if some of the trick or treaters had Silver Shamrock masks on? And I was like, well, I own those. I can have them sent out. Had them sent out, and we just, we just put them on and shot it. It wasn't really, there wasn't a whole lot of thought on. I mean, they had to get clearance for it. I know
Yeah.
that, copyright clearance and stuff like that. But we just shot it.
Mhm.
There wasn't a whole lot of thought other than the clearance and stuff getting into it. Now, Halloween Kills, um, there was a little more thought to it. Uh, I mix up all three movies, to be honest with you, because there's so many versions of scripts that I read,
Yeah.
you know, and so many different things. I think it was Halloween Ends that was supposed to have, yeah, it was Halloween Ends. We were supposed to have a lot more Silver Shamrock in that movie. There was a whole storyline based on Silver Shamrock in Halloween Ends, and it was and part of the Silver Shamrock, the new Silver Shamrock mask was that scarecrow mask that Corey wears,
Hmm.
the cat mask
Oh my God, right over there.
that Allison wears, and the Wolfman mask that the little kid wears before he
Oh yeah.
falls down the stairs. Those were all supposed to be considered Silver Shamrock masks. And I had designed about, God, I think I designed about 10 new Silver Shamrock masks and that we were going to use for the movie in one version of the script where there was a Silver Shamrock factory was in the movie actually. And they were and Allison went to a store and there were Silver Shamrock masks and stuff, and that's where she got the cat mask and the scarecrow mask and stuff. It was supposed to be new Silver Shamrock masks, and then
Nice.
there was a version where at the end of Ends, you're in the Silver Shamrock factory and they're churning out Michael Myers masks and they're boxing them. And my buddy, actually, Sean Clark, was supposed to be cameo in that scene and packaging Mike Myers mask. And but for whatever reason, the script got changed and budgets and things like that. So we ended up not doing any of that. But Silver Shamrock had a big part in Halloween Ends actually at one point,
Oh man.
which was really cool, which I was excited about, and so um, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what could have been? But also too, there was a version of Halloween Kills that half the movie was 78. I read a script of Halloween Kills that half the movie was in 1978,
Oh
and,
wow.
and it was cool. It was
Yeah.
so awesome. I mean, I was I couldn't be more excited about it. But because of budget restraints and how much it costs to make something look 1978 and stuff, you know, they dwindled down to what it ended up being is a flashback and kills, which I'm super proud of. I love the flashback and kills. I think it's, it's awesome. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean one of the best sequences in all three of the movies for sure. I mean everybody loves that flashback. Just curious though, when it was going to be half the movie, like as far as story points, was it still going to be relatively the same story points, but just a more detailed
it went into
version, or
it went into more of the night of like younger Laurie and Hawkins.
Okay.
You know, Hawkins, the cop,
Yeah.
and their relationship. It went into that a lot, and how
Okay.
they first met, and like what their relationship was, and Michael Myers doing things after he gets up after falling off the balcony.
Right.
A piece of what did he do after he got up and walked away.
Yeah.
You know, while Laurie is dealing with the cops, which is Hawkins and stuff. It was really cool. I was as a Halloween fan, I was jacked, man. I was like, this is going to be awesome. But sadly, it did not come to fruition. So.
Well, at least we did get that awesome flashback sequence that we did get, though. At least we got that taste of it. And it's fascinating to hear what, like you said, what could have been, and then also with ends. And I remember you that reminds me that you posted a while back some of those masks that were going to be the Silver Shamrocks. You posted some of your art that were going to be and all the ones you said, and then there were some other ones on there too, I think. That again, as a big Halloween 3 fan, and just I love the Silver Shamrock masks in general. Yeah, I think that you would have been just icing on top.
Yeah.
And even that last scene, because I had heard about that. I think David Gordon Green had said that there was a scripted scene that it was going to have that mask be the Michael mask. I mean, be a Silver Shamrock at the end. Which again, maybe some people wouldn't have liked it, but I for one, if that had been, I mean, I do like the ending the way it ends. I mean, but if that had been like the final, even like the after the credits, oh my god, that would have just mind melted. But it is cool that in I guess in my canon anyway, hearing you say this, the Corey mask, the Allison mask, you can't see it, but I got the cat over there, I got the scarecrow over here. Yeah, they're all Silver Shamrocks, and the Michael one, they're all Silver Shamrocks to me.
Yeah. Same here. To me, they're Silver Shamrocks. So